Welcome back to Assertiveness, the show that gives ordinary South Africans the space to talk about things that really matter. I'm your host, Nicolette Mashile, and I'm joined in studio by three wonderful ladies, and we have been discussing the pull her down syndrome. Whether or not it exists, well, we've kind of established that it exists. We can't run away from it. That's a fact. But I feel, personally, like me, because they don't agree with me, which is okay, because we're not going to have pull her down syndrome on the show. But in any case, so what we were talking about just before we went on the ad break is the fact that there are some positives. There are some positives to this thing. And we're going to discuss that. But before we get there, Uzinhle dropped a bomb just before we went on an ad break. And she said, do not say it to the person that is going to harm. Say it to someone else. Do-do-do-do. Does that not lead to gossiping? So it's okay to gossip. So it's okay to...
It's okay to gossip with your friend, because we do it.
Still doing it.
Exactly. But what if mina now sleba ndombeni?
It's still pull her down syndrome though.
Akasiza ukuthi sithini though. Also find out from ubani, because
you never know. Can I tell you something about life? You might be discussing something with your best friend. Do you know that sometimes best friends are their own best friends?
Yes. He pull it down syndrome there. She's pulling me down. She's pulling me down.
How is she pulling you down?
Because
but now we'll say
my best friend, Mina now is my best friend.
I need a clear understanding of what's going on here.
I am joking.
I was about to say, girl, what? But I hear what you say. The reality is that, as we say, people have their own best friends. So and she might not have a best friend, but she's got a friend that she confides in, because people find those, you always have those friends that you like to tell stories to. I hate those friends, by the way. I don't like friends like that. And I have told a friend just a few weeks ago, she called me, I'm telling her, please. When every time I phone, can you tell me something about the business? Can you tell me my sister registered a business? I mean, what the hell, guys? I'm. But in any case, no, it's gossiping. And the thing is, but here's my thing is, most of the time, pull her down syndrome is not to a person. It's not like ngiyamtshela untombenhle ukuthi yo hayi that gene ntombenhle. It's always, and that's why I say not saying it out does not take it away, because we're still thinking it. So we are still feeding that beast in us that makes us those people.
But you have to think about it. Like it's just okay. You don't have to think about it, but it happens. But it happens. You can't help it.
But why does it not just happen to men?
It does. Just not as much.
When they go ask cock, never pumego. Instead of saying it in tembi, they'll never say in tembi. They'll just get out cock. Okay, fine.
Oh, so what you're saying is the problem with women is that we have bad intentions with it, or we use it for the bad. So we use it to harm. Whereas with men, jealous is normal, right? Jealous is normal. Are we agreeing on the fact that jealousy is a normal characteristic? So the issue is that whereas men are jealous, and that's what that leads to my positives that I wanted to talk about. Whereas men are jealous, they use it for the good. It's the thing with, untombenhle uthenge iMercedes. Hayi nami kwamele ngisebenze hard. Ngeke ngidlule untombenhle. But it's not a competitive type of ukuthi ngeke ngidlule untombenhle. That thing ukuthi if untombenhle can do it, that means so can I. Whereas with women, it's uthenge iMercedes.
I want to tell him ubaba umdala umthengele, or
okay, the circle is coming together. Okay, so the issue here with us is not the fact that it happens. The issue is the fact that we have bad intentions with it. Okay, let's quickly look at the positives. We started with the one to say it helps, it's good competition.
Yeah.
No, not really.
Yes, it is.
I mean, I looked at your makeup and I was like, oh my gosh, we're almost same skin tone. Why mini makeup lighter than, Shukita must get the same foundation. So in practice, no pull it down syndrome. I found the positive in it, because I am jealous of your foundation. And I guess me being honest about it and speaking about it is what kind of helps. Okay. Then I think for me, the other positive, don't you guys think it builds character?
It does. Because if when I saw telling me, said it's nothing for it helps me build my character.
Yes, as a person. But also, it makes you tough, man. We kind of papa people in the world, guys. Like sensitive people.
Like you get Montozoti, hi, why you so, you know? And then, but and then when you'll be like, okay, so I need to get better ones. Yeah. You know, you look at it that way. I should, okay, maybe these ones doesn't for me, you know? So maybe I should get better ones. Then you have to get better ones.
Ah, but that's tough though. Because now every single thing that I'm going
Exactly. Mina, my thing is
the way your face
no, mina I understand because ezami.
Yeah.
Ngisigqoke ngoba sithandwa yimi. And if I'm gonna let someone else say why ugqoke ngiphathele so, then what's that saying about my character? If they're my shoes, I must be saying ngisigqoke because ngiyasithanda. And ngisigqoke because I feel that zihamba kahle with what I'm wearing. So when I watch you say about them and what you think about them, it's neither here or there.
It's pretty much irrelevant to me specifically.
So what she said, it build the character. It's you must be able to be content with yourself because once you're content with yourself, no moment angathi, oh, sister, inkatlo zakho. Ezami, and mina ngiyasithanda. So.
But that's okay. I definitely hear what you're saying, and I think I definitely agree with what you're saying. But let's just let's be devil's advocate and look at it from what Untom Bentley is saying. If somebody comes to me and says, "Your makeup yakho sisi inilayini lana," ngizosho nami ngithi, "Ay, makeup yami."
No, obvious things are lungisa, you know. But now your approach, my approach, good if it's but I told me, man, it's katlo sak, yabona.
Yeah.
Yes.
But not kind of do unto others, guys.
What you want
like,
to be done to.
Munye umuntu bayangafika asho kanjalo kuwe if yizwe wena ukuthi uzoyithatha kanjani.
But I think it's what she said just now. It's about approach. The approach is very, very important. In actual fact, in life, approach is important because what you say can hurt someone today and tomorrow not another person. So I think that's what we also maybe just need to quickly unpack. How would you want to, let's say you've got bad breath and you know other people walk around and say, oh, so like umuntu onugumlomo umtshela kanjani how if in actual fact if it was you who had halitosis, how would you want to how would you want to be told?
Honestly.
But when you say honestly, what is honestly? Because I can say, yo,
straight up. But it depends what is close kangaganai, you know. If it's close, if we're really close, then straight up. Because any friend. If someone tom trying,
what do you mean tell them
how? What gives you the right?
The fact that your mouth stinks.
Like
That's why abantu abaclose bangangitsheli.
But then you must evaluate your friendship. That's got nothing to do with that person.
Business.
Wait, hold up. So you want to be told by someone who's close to you and not
It's
a
better.
stranger.
It's better.
I think when I get told by strangers, it's much better than close people.
So labantu laba, they've been thinking this about me the whole time. And about Jedi next. Laba ba close. What else are they not telling?
But that's what I say. It comes down to your friendships. Whether it's a stranger who tells you or it's a close person.
But I'm saying it's better if your friends tell you, then you know, my day one.
Are you not going to be hurt? Are you not going to be embarrassed to be around them?
No.
no. If bakutshele usho ukuthi bayakuvimba from uhlazo ngoba uyonukela abanye abantu umlomo. You know, so kunganulumele thina chomi sukutshele. Yes.
Then so tshela umuntu ongamazi
But
ukuthi
the approach is very important as well. Good, yeah. If ngiyazi ukuthi okay uzinhle umuntu akathandi straight up talk, then ngiyamfaka ngestyle ukuthi ayichomi yazi mama bekangitshela ukuthi mugagelisha umlomo ngebike up. or Sensodyne, but it's a good toothpaste.
But if she doesn't know her mouth stings, she doesn't care about the advice you're giving her.
Angisho ngimngena kancane kancane. Kancane kancane, not straight up. Also depends on a character yaloyo muntu loyo.
Yeah, because the thing is, there are some people who can't handle it. It doesn't matter who it comes from. It can come from their mother, but also the day. Let's say I've had a bad day. You don't know about my bad day. I've had a bad day at work. Boyfriending lately, things are just going better on that day. And then I come to you and you are like my solace. Like you are my oasis in a desert. And then, that day is the day you decided to yeah, I understand that it can throw people over the ledge. It's not a matter of, but the other side of it is that if you don't tell me, and then nikhuluma ngayo, and then I find out about it, it's also bad. Hi, this pull down syndrome is a tough one, guys.
It's very tough.
I think for me it's tough because it doesn't seem like there is something that we can do about it, and that for me is very challenging.
So when you must decide whether it's going to make you or break you.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, people are going to talk about you.
They always do.
And I mean, isn't there a saying that says something about if people are talking, there must be a reason why they're talking? And hold up, there's two ways in which people can talk about you though. They can talk about you hating on you, and they can talk about you about facts. And let's say you are that girl who gets around. People are talking about you. Do you think that people are do we talk about people that we're jealous of?
Not really. No. You talk about someone, when you see something, right?
So yeah,
of course. Start dealing born and I'm like, okay, what's happening?
Whether people are jealous about you, whether abakwazi, whether bayakwazi, they will talk. Uzindlulela nje who guys bhekana ugele. Izinto ezinjalo. So whether banomona ukuthi who lona, bheka bamthengile iPhone.
Okay, so what I'm trying to get at is should people then, as Nicolette as an individual, should I then choose what I take and what I don't take? Do I first and foremost, before I choose, do I even have the autonomy or the control to be able to say what Ntombele says to me, I'm teen.
Absolutely.
And then also, is it a certain group of people that you can take certain things from? Because I find that there's certain people that can talk about me and I'm like, that one, really, she has so many mistakes. So I don't care what she says. But then there's a group of people that talk about you and you start to question yourself. Do we find that is most of the time the situation? Do you have a group of people that you don't care? And people that if you did, why do they matter?
Because, I don't know. I don't want to say you look at the standard.
Say it, girl. See, we are honest here. See, honest like her. Say it.
Sometimes ngizobheka like izinto zenzayo nawe, angeke ukhulume ngami ukuthi I'm going around while you doing the same thing.
But is it not pull her down syndrome if she doesn't tell you, good girl, phela when you are going around and you need to relax?
What if a choice, Sam?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that are our choices, that are not right. What do you mean, what if a choice? Yeah. There's a lot of things that we could be making as choices, but...
Yeah, but I'm saying, Guti, if you're doing the same thing, you don't have a right to judge me.
But I might be reflecting.
Or maybe you don't go around like she does.
Yeah, maybe you go around on another level. Maybe you're on a different level of going around.
So, obviously she's going to try and pull it down.
I think, I always hear these things and I always, because I think I have elements of being a mean girl. And I don't think when I used to think about it, I didn't think it was because I was being mean. For me, it was always straight talk breaks no friendships, But I had to learn, Uguti, not everyone needs to hear your straight talk. You can keep your opinions to yourself. Really, just shut up, But I do also believe that it's not fair to label people who are straight talkers or people who are outspoken as mean when they are genuinely trying to tell you something, Uguti, lungisa lana.
Umbona kanjani ukuthi law is a straight talker.
The way they say it.
Approach. So it comes back to that approach.
So if you were to see something wrong in me and you were like, and then if it's a and if maybe you would I want to change her like this and this.
But would we take it though? I feel like it comes back to that thing with you guys saying, if it's your close friend who says it, it's a different story. But let's say I'm a stranger to you, like we've just met today, right? Yes. And let's say I don't like your dye. I don't like it. It's not that I fanele. I don't think yak fanela. Then I come to you say, even in a nice way, I say, yo, don't bentle, hey, let dye who
are you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And if Muntasendlin would say, hey, then I'll be like, okay, I need to change.
But that's what I'm saying. Sometimes I could be saying, let's say, and it happens a lot. I see quite a lot of people who are like makeup artists and people who know how to put makeup. But those eyebrows. Or they'll say it nicely, they'll come, let me do your eyebrows. Yeah. And this person is hating on your eyebrows. And the thing is, it's almost genuine because you already had insecurities about my eyebrows. Yeah, I understand that. But then on the other hand, you're thinking, excuse me, what do you mean, my eyebrows? That's what I'm trying to get at. As women, we are trying to find a remedy to this thing. But sometimes it's us just being human. Why is it so bad that I am a straight talker? Why can't I just be a straight talker? Why do people have to demonize the fact that I'm a straight talker? I just think it's a bit unfair. Now we have to tell something. We have to always call it pull it down. Sometimes it's really not pull it down syndrome. Sometimes, girl, you need to change that dress. I'm just being honest with you. But I think maybe we need a skill of identifying, when someone is genuine and when someone is just being a hater. And I don't know.
Need to grow up. I think
I
think it all boils down to yourself.
Yes.
If you as a straight talker come to me and say, oh girl, your eyebrows are not fleeking, I must be like, okay, she's helping me. Or now we approach her will tell me a lot about if what she's saying to me is genuine or if you're just being a mean girl.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it all comes down to yourself. Okay, how are you taking it? Yes.
I always say my biggest thing, how I always determine that is, do you tell me or do you talk about me with other people? Because I feel like the moment someone talks about you with other people, they just be mean. Because why won't you learn? If we are able to discuss something or inyaws zimbashile, why won't you call it inyaws zimbashile? But the thing is,
But guys, it's not always easy.
But it's not always easy if you are being mean. Yes. Because if you're being genuine, if I'm being genuine, ngiyakutshela, hi zinhle. Nayiloshin, qobisa inyawo zakho.
And I'm being genuine about it.
You don't know if the poor girl's going to an interview or something, and that jeggy issue will just determine. Or if she maybe has toothpaste liner, or you go interview, girl.
But that's not pull her down.
But some people can see it as pull her down.
Good to know more now.
Yes. Because
good to know more. Go to the toothpaste. Okay.
Yeah, boy, pull it down. You don't want me to get the job. Or maybe we are reading this pull it down thing wrong. It's maybe pull it down the fact that I don't tell you what's on a toothpaste. And then slaggy saying because a lot of women do that. A lot of women will not tell you what's or it's clearly on the side.
And then what people do now, but that is tell me about Facebook, Twitter,
I actually want to talk about that. I feel like social media has allowed us to perpetuate a pull it down syndrome even more. We let men take pictures of us in our bad state, which is okay. So you went out, you got a little bit too drunk. First of all, you got crap friends. Let's start there if you went out with your friends because they didn't help you. But then let's say yes. Then they take that picture and they circulate it on Instagram, they circulate it on Twitter, Facebook, and then my bad say, Nazi Twitter. Is that not pull it down? Or is the world too big for us to care about these things? Can I just live my own life and laugh at things that are funny and just move on with life? That's my problem. I think we've become so sensitive that men know that we're sensitive to certain things. Then they create things like pull her down syndrome. And then we now have to create anti campaigns to say, no, but we don't do pull her down syndrome. My issue with this whole pull it down syndrome thing is the fact that we now have to find, I'm a campaign against it. I heard just the other day about this thing that they're doing in South Africa. It's called for black girls only, which I'm all for it. Yay, let's celebrate black girls only. But I don't like the ideas of these campaigns for black girls only or pull her up syndrome for women, because I feel like, why are they even necessary? Why is it that we've made this pull her down syndrome such a thing, event, that we have to now find ways to counter it? If you kind of get what I'm saying, why can't we just see it as honesty? You can sit with a group of guys, and then he'll get over it. Whereas with women, and then you take that and you let it rest on your heart, you let it eat you up. At what point do we draw the line to say, I will not consume what this person has said, I will take what this person has said, I won't take what this... At what point do we draw that line? How do we decide?
I mean, I say you need emotional growth when you've all, introspection, and then I'm just saying like emotionally, because you can get but and once you've grown emotionally, then whatever things that they bring to you, whoever says whatever anything that is negative, you look at it and you're like, okay, this I can deal with, because I get it from the negatives, you must get your positives. So whatever that you can change, and if it feels good, it hurts you or whatever, what you can change, you change. What you cannot change, you cannot change. Yeah. You cannot change Ugutu Mnyama. There's nothing you can do. It's you. What you can do is look at yourself and you're like, okay, maybe if I can put mascara or whatever. But if you are comfortable with yourself,
but it hurts. And then you look at yourself in the mirror, now you start to see Mnyama.
My acting lecturer always says to us, use what people see, use your faults to your advantage. He's got huge cheeks. Yeah. And most of the castings that he gets are, for chubby cheeks, and use it to your advantage. I'm dark, my mom yellow bone, yellow bone, they've got nice hair. I don't have that. But I was like, you know what, I can things oyens. It's the way in corner, so I need to wake up and use what I have to my... Exactly.
But do we then not force people into skin lightening, into all these things, into, doing alterations to themselves? Sometimes that can be harmful because of this whole thing. We pull each other down. And I want to come back to what you just said about emotional intelligence, is that the fact that not everyone is going to get there, at the same pace. Some people never get emotional intelligence. Some people just become sensitive and emotional one way. And there's nothing that are we saying to people that you must then, you see, I'm just trying to get understanding. There are sensitive people, and there are people who are not sensitive, not so sensitive. I'm straight talkers. Do we then keep those people away from each other? Because it's unfair to say to the straight talker, change to suit Usenzo. You understand? Then we also can say to her, change now. Why are you not strong enough? Why everything that someone says to you when I was how do we keep the balance? Is it a respect thing? Do we need to respect it? How do we sort it out?
You need to be tough, hey? The world is cruel, and in technology, understand guys.
So we're gonna live in that notion.
But unzima umhlaba, if you're gonna take everything, abantu abayishoyo to heart, uzosibulala.
And we also need to be sensitive to other people. Really, like, okay, yes, you're outspoken and everything, but you have to be sensitive. Remember, it's not your own world. Or with other people around you. So think about them. Think if how would you react?
Oh, that someone is a straight talker.
That's why you have to be sensitive to other people, because you don't know how people are going to take whatever that you're going to do or we're going to say.
As a relationship, okay.
You say something, I'll punch you. And then what? And then what? Because I'm like that.
It's so lit. You say something,
So be sensitive, because you never know how the other person is going to react.
Let's go for a quick ad break. I can't. I actually need to breathe. But they say something and I will punch you. When we come back, I want us to discuss the fact that people will see a mistake and then back to umuhle. Let the right, guys. Like, can you again? Like, don't be those people. And I've seen it quite a lot with when a girl is friends with a gay guy. It happens quite a lot. We will touch on that just a little bit because obviously we don't have a gay person on this panel, so we're not going to talk a little bit too much on that. But we need to touch on the fact that abantu bazokuncoma but bayakubona ukuthi otherwise. Do stay tuned in.